Have you ever wondered what truly happens to your body, mind, and spirit when intimacy fades after 60? Is it possible that giving up on your sexual self could be harming you in ways you never imagined? What if I told you that abandoning physical closeness and affection could affect your health, your relationships, and even your happiness? Stick around, because in this video, we're uncovering truths about aging and intimacy that might surprise you and completely change the way you view growing older. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more insights on how to stay healthy and vibrant at every stage of life. If you're finding this video interesting so far, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know what I can improve. Now let's get started. Intimacy is more than just sex. It's a vital sign. Most people believe that as we age, sexual activity and intimacy naturally take a back seat. But here's the shocking truth. Intimacy, especially the emotional and physical connection with others, is a vital sign of health, just like monitoring blood pressure or heart rate. Studies have shown that maintaining physical closeness and affection into later years is not just about pleasure. It's crucial for overall well-being. It impacts your immune system, helps reduce stress, and keeps your mind sharp. Without intimacy, seniors often experience emotional and physical distance from themselves and their loved ones. This isn't just a loss of sex, it's a loss of connection. You may not be young in the way you were, but the desire for touch, affection, and love doesn't disappear as we get older. It evolves. Reconnecting with intimacy reminds us that we are still alive and deserving of love and connection. The power of touch. What happens when we stop? Touch is one of the earliest senses we develop, and it plays a huge role in our physical and emotional health, especially as we age. When you remain sexually or physically active, your body benefits in powerful ways. It improves circulation, helps relax muscles, and stimulates your nervous system. But what happens when intimacy fades away? Without touch, your body begins to change. Circulation slows, muscle tone decreases, and certain areas of the body, especially those related to intimacy, receive less oxygen and stimulation. Over time, this leads to physical issues like erectile dysfunction, vaginal dryness, and muscle weakness. Researchers have found that regular physical intimacy can even help seniors maintain balance, reduce the risk of falls, and keep flexibility intact. Hormonal shifts, the silent impact on your body. As we age, our bodies go through hormonal changes that affect everything from mood to energy levels and heart health. When intimacy stops, these hormonal shifts accelerate. For men, testosterone levels can drop more rapidly, leading to fatigue, irritability, and a decrease in confidence. For women, estrogen levels can decrease significantly, exacerbating symptoms like hot flashes and bone loss. One of the most significant hormonal changes is the reduction of oxytocin, often called the love hormone. This hormone, released during physical affection, reduces stress and enhances emotional bonds. When oxytocin levels drop, it's not just your body that feels it. Your sense of connection with others weakens too. These hormonal changes don't just signal aging, they can speed up the aging process. The emotional toll of losing intimacy. Losing intimacy doesn't just affect your body, it impacts your emotional health as well. Many older adults experience loneliness, sadness, and a sense of invisibility when sexual activity stops. Without the neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin that intimacy triggers, mood stability can decline, leading to increased feelings of isolation or irritability. The absence of emotional and physical intimacy often weakens the sense of self-worth and identity. However, emotional intimacy, whether through touch, conversation, or shared moments, serves as a protective shield for mental health. It helps to maintain emotional resilience, supports happiness, and reduces the risk of depression. Even if you're not engaging in frequent sexual activity, some form of closeness is essential for emotional well-being. The brain's desire for connection. The brain doesn't retire from desire as we age. In fact, science reveals that the desire for connection and intimacy continues well into later years. Sexual activity stimulates areas of the brain responsible for memory, emotional regulation, and cognitive sharpness. This stimulation boosts blood flow to the brain and encourages the release of feel-good chemicals, like dopamine, which help preserve mental clarity and prevent cognitive decline. When intimacy fades, so does this stimulation. Seniors who stop engaging in intimate connections may begin to notice a decline in memory, difficulty concentrating, and a general sense of mental fog. The brain continues to crave stimulation, and intimacy is one of the most powerful ways to provide that. Intimacy's impact on relationships. Intimacy doesn't just affect the individual, it also impacts relationships. Many older couples experience a decline in intimacy due to health issues, fatigue, or unspoken fears. This can lead to emotional and physical distance, transforming a once romantic relationship into more of a partnership based on routine. When intimacy fades, relationships suffer. Affection and touch are crucial for maintaining trust and communication. Without them, small misunderstandings can escalate and emotional gaps widen. Reigniting intimacy doesn't mean trying to turn back time. It means nurturing the bond that has carried you through the years. Simple gestures like holding hands or sharing moments of vulnerability can rebuild that connection. Intimacy for health, more than just pleasure. Surprisingly, sexual activity has powerful health benefits. Studies show that older adults who maintain an active sexual life experience stronger immune function, better sleep quality, and reduced stress. Regular intimacy can lower blood pressure, improve heart rate variability, and even reduce the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes. It's not just about pleasure, it's a form of preventive medicine. What if you don't have a partner? Even if you're not in a relationship, intimacy and connection are still possible and important. Self-care practices like gentle self-touch, massage, and taking care of your body can trigger the release of oxytocin and support emotional well-being. You can also find emotional intimacy through friendships, shared activities, and even time with pets. Breaking the silence on sexuality in older age. Cultural shame around intimacy in later years is a major barrier. Many seniors have been taught to feel embarrassed about desire after a certain age. But embracing your needs is not only okay, it's essential for emotional and physical health. It's time to break free from these outdated beliefs and reclaim the intimacy you deserve. How to rekindle intimacy after 60. Reconnecting with intimacy doesn't require dramatic changes. It begins with shifting your mindset. Start small, whether through open communication with a partner or simple gestures of affection. Embrace self-care practices like exercise and touch. And don't be afraid to explore new ways to experience intimacy. Conclusion: embrace your right to connection. As we close, remember that you are still worthy of touch, affection, and connection, no matter your age. The absence of intimacy doesn't just affect your body, it touches your mind, heart, and spirit. But you don't have to let it fade. You can start today to reconnect with yourself and those around you. If you've learned something today, share it in the comments and let us know what step you're taking to rekindle intimacy in your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at every age. Thank you for watching.